Hey Pisces, and thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I've had this channel for about a month, and you guys have been awesome. So thank you for your feedback and for all the loving comments. Alright guys, so this is going to be a past, present, and future spread for June 2017. I already pre-shuffled, cards are out, but I will shuffle more to get some clarifiers for these cards. Alright, so let's get started. So at the bottom of the deck, you guys have the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so there might be a sense right now that you're not tapping into your intuition as well as you could. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. Trust yourselves a little more. Now, going into your past, the first card you have is Ten of Pentacles. So that's great. There's definitely something that made you feel very abundant. With Pentacles, it's usually in terms of money. So you could have gotten, a large sum of money. You could have gotten a new job that calls for money, but this could have also been emotional too. You could have been like, oh, wow, I feel really good about something. So this is you guys feeling good. And then the next card is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse, it's a very brief encounter, okay? So this could be somebody who's, was unreliable in a sense, who came off as loving and passionate, but they just weren't able to stick around for too long, or just someone who makes promises that they can't keep. But this is like a very... not a long-lasting energy. This could be someone who's maybe like a little bit promiscuous, like a one-night stand. So it doesn't have to be promiscuous, but more of like a one-night stand sort of feel. So just a brief encounter that you have had in the past, and it could have been with a fire sign. Alright? And then the last card is the Hierophant. So, maybe even though you knew that this would be brief, it's like it's something that you felt really good about. Or this could be you, maybe moving away from that and wanting something that's more conventional in a sense, something that's more acceptable with society standards within your standards, something that's going to make you happy and something that's more grounded. So what is this Ten of Pentacles about? Okay. Yeah, so you were happy because you were talking about new things. You were talking about love that might have been coming in. You got the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, he comes, stampeding in on his, well, let me not say stampeding, but he comes riding in on his horse, offering this cup of love. So that's really great. That's nice. Okay, and that could have been a water sign. So what is this Knight of Wands in reverse about? All right. So yeah, with this Knight of Wands, and I'll get one more card to clarify it, but, there's something that's brief about an encounter that you had in the past, and it's like you chose which way you wanted to go after that encounter. It's like you had a clear decision about which path to take after you had this encounter. Give me one more card. And your decision was to take a break from it, to take a step back. So it's like there was this brief encounter, but you kept it moving, and you're like, you know what? I gotta take a step back from this. Now, what is this Hierophant about? Alright, so these are very contradicting energies. So you have the Seven of Swords in the reverse and the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, that's, like I said, wanting to do things, in a just way. That's, religious order. That's marriage. That's, anything in that sense, anything that's socially acceptable in society, society-wise. With the Seven of Swords in the reverse, that's somebody, that's secrets coming out. That's someone who's getting caught up in something. So it's like you have the sense of, it's such a contradicting energy, it's funny. So it's like you have this sense of wanting things to be conventional, but then someone's getting caught with something. So let's see, give me one more card to clarify this. Yeah, I see this as maybe you guys wanting to go towards something that's just, but it's like you have to move away because you found out something about someone who's kind of like wearing a mask. With the Emperor in the reverse, he's not who he says he is. He looks great on paper, but he's just not going to do it for you. He's lying on the resume. He's making up jobs that he's worked at that he's never been to before, so... It could either be that, someone who's wearing a mask, or it could be somebody who's really wearing their heart on their sleeve. But it could be in the sense that, they're not thinking logically. So sometimes we're so enamored with a certain situation in our lives that it just completely clouds our judgment. So, the Emperor in the reverse can be that. Now, in your future moment, you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So, there's somebody who's very, very emotional about something, very scattered. They have very high highs, very low lows, but they're kind of like all over the place. And then there's a sense of you waiting on something. You're being patient with something. And maybe you took a break from, this Knight of Wands in the past, hoping that, his ass comes back like this and just offers you passion. All right? But it's like you took a break from something and maybe you're just being patient with that situation. Okay? But you're balanced right now, which is great. So I like that. Now, what is this Queen of Cups in reverse about? Okay. Yeah, so it's like someone's feeling very emotional because there's manipulation going on. With the Magician in reverse, the Magician just in general, he's able to manifest what he wants. But when it's in the reverse, he's manifesting things for an ill purpose most of the time, okay? So it's like, someone came in with love and you felt really, really abundant, but now maybe you're emotional about it. Maybe, you're trying to manipulate the situation so that, this Knight of Cups can kind of come back and, help you out with whatever they need to help you out with. Or this could be, just someone trying to manipulate you. Okay? But there's some sort of manipulation going on and there's someone who's emotional. What is the Seven of Pentacles about? Yeah, so you're being patient. I feel like you are waiting for, I feel like you guys are waiting for this Knight of Wands, this possible fire sign. You might be waiting on them, but it's like you're being patient about it, but you choose to release the burden, and you make a clear, solid decision. And let me just get one more card to try to see what that decision was that you guys made. And again, this is a general reading. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but this is a very clear story here so far. Okay, so you're letting go of a burden, and I think that you're choosing to just maybe take a look at all your options, but you're going to take your time, all right, I feel like you're taking your time with making a solid decision. Now, you have two people here, so I feel like you guys maybe, this could be work-wise as well, but I'm sensing a lot of love here. So you could have somebody who's there for you, that they're solid and they're there for you, but for some reason you might have a tie to this person. It's like that they're reliable and that they probably can only be around for a short time at a while, but it's like there's something about this person that you feel like you can wait. You feel like you want to give it time and see where it can go. But I feel like you're kind of being passive about it, like, look, I'll wait because this is ultimately what I would want, but I'm not going to kill myself and stress myself out either. So it's like you're taking it slow, you're taking it easy, you're not going to let it worry you, you're just going to see how things play out. That's what I'm feeling. Now, what is this Temperance card about? Yeah, so you got the Temperance card and you got the Sun card in reverse, which is beautiful. So, that's the ending of, one cycle. You're going into something new. There's, the sun is shining on a part of your life in a good way. And, things are moving in a much lighter way, okay? So this is good things coming to you, which is beautiful. So, again, now, going into your future, we have this King of Wands. So I'm wondering, if there's a relation between that Knight of Wands and this King of Wands, but, there's somebody who's very passionate and, and they could be offering passion, or if this isn't with love, if you guys aren't seeing anyone, this could be with work. This could be, this could be you taking this energy, because the King of Wands is someone who's able to create a lot of things. They could create things from scratch. This is more of like an entrepreneurial feel, I feel. But yeah, so it's someone who could be very passionate about something, but it's like you're emotional and you're unbalanced and there's some sort of manipulation, but there's like still this strong passion. And then the next card is a Seven of Cups, where it's like either you have a lot of options or you may be seeing illusions about certain situations. Either that or there's just a lot going on in your life, and this is in the future, so there could just be a lot going on and there's a need to focus and narrow that focus so that you can get one thing done at a time. And your last card is a Death card in the reverse, okay? So there's something going on in your past where, you have this person who's being fake in a sense, and you might have caught them, doing some shady stuff, But it's like you're balanced and you want things to go good, but there's a part of you that, like, can't release that situation just yet with that Death in the reverse. Now, what is this King of Wands about? You guys are dealing with a fire sign. You know, you are a water sign, so put out that fire. Like, yo, come on, man, what's happening? Kidding. All right, let's see. So what is this King of Wands about? Okay. So again, I feel like for some of you, there might be a fire sign that you feel weak around them. It doesn't necessarily have to be in a bad way, but I feel like there's someone there that, you know, just stirs something within you. And I feel like they have a hold on you. It doesn't have to necessarily be with love. This could be just anyone in your life. But it's like they have some sort of, like, when you're around them, I see, like, you guys kind of, it's like you get debilitated around this fire energy, in a sense, okay? What is the Seven of Cups about? Okay. Alright, so you got the Seven of Cups, and you got the King of Swords in the reverse. So you might be seeing illusions about something, and there might be somebody who's just really acting out and not in a good way. With the King of Swords in the reverse, he's somebody who can be abusive, you know, mentally, emotionally, even physically. He's very tyrannical. Things need to be his way. He doesn't give a fuck about you or your emotions. He's all about self-gratification. And, you know, he doesn't care, in a sense. Like, he's very emotionally detached, okay? So, you know, maybe something happens concerning this person that I feel like you guys may be, you know, patiently waiting on. Something that maybe causes them to act up, or something that may cause you to act up. But give me one more card. What is this King of Swords about? Why is this King of Swords here? Page of Wands. Alright, guys. So, yeah, I feel, I mean, you guys have every element here, but the strongest is definitely fire. You know, with this Page of Wands, I feel like there might be two to three different people in the situation. But it's like something might happen in the future where there's an air sign around you that starts acting up. And it's like this Page of Wands, it's like they're still there, and maybe this person is like getting in touch with you to give you messages of love or messages of passion, or this could be, you know, you having a lot of options in terms of work or how you can go about things, and you're talking about creating something that makes you, or something that you're passionate about, but starting like a new venture, but for some reason there's somebody who's just not acting right. That's interesting. I want to clarify that further. Give me one more card for this King of Swords in the reverse. Why is he here? Yeah, so you guys are going to have rough communication with somebody in the future. It's like, maybe you have a lot of options, and you have all the slow-moving energy where it's like you're taking your time. So maybe there's someone like, you know, what are you going to do? And with this Ace of Swords in the reverse, you know, it's harsh communication. It's going back and forth. It's people hurting each other on purpose just because they can. Oh my God, there's a guy outside my window. That was so scary. Okay, so it's like, oh my God, why is he wearing shorts so short? Sorry. So, so it's like there's going to be this communication that's just like hindered in a sense. There's going to be somebody who really acts up. If you guys are in a situation where you're dealing with more than one person, it could be somebody finding out. Guys, be careful. Alright? I don't see you guys really doing anything too heavy, but there's somebody that's going to be upset about something in the future. So if you feel like, you know, there's something that you may be doing that could possibly get somebody upset, you know, try to just go about it in the best way possible. Alright? Now, what is this Death in reverse about? What did I just tell you guys? The Moon card. Alright, so this is secrets coming out. So, you know, if there's anything going on that's on your conscious, maybe let the person know before they find out from someone else or from another situation. Because at the bottom of the deck, you have the Tower in the reverse. So there's going to be a huge switch up or a huge change with someone else in your life. And it's something that is going to indirectly affect you. Okay? Alright, guys. But it's like, I feel like you guys are definitely... I feel like you have people in your life that are there for you and that are loving and that could give you, you know, what you need in terms of whether it's, you know, career, job, finances, love, family, household. But it's like there's someone, I feel like there's maybe one or two people that are really willing to be there and to help you, but I feel like your mind is on someone else. Okay? I feel like you know you have these people at your disposal, but the one person you truly want may not be there, or they are, but maybe not in the way you want, or maybe you're taking a slow approach to it. But, you know, there's definitely something that you can't let go of. There's someone that you're holding on to. Alright? And there could be secrets around that, so just be careful with that energy. Okay, guys. So I am going to pull a Earth Magic Oracle card. I should ask this guy outside if he wants his cards read, because he's going to be creeped out if he looks at me. Okay, so this is going to give you guys some good guidance for this month. Okay. So the card you guys got was River. Movement. Okay? So let's see what this says. Alright, here we go. Okay. The softened light from the sun falls upon this meandering river, the sparkles reflecting the gentle movement taking place in the river's body. She moves easily around the curves and rocks, sometimes gently, as portrayed in this card, and sometimes quite rapidly and intensely. Still, the river's movements will always eventually land her in the bosom of great-grandmother ocean. Some of her water will evaporate along the way to feed the waters of the sky, just as it takes place in any other bodies of water, and bless the land and the seas with the replenishment in a perfectly natural cycle that helps the planet sustain itself. Water is our lifeblood, a nutrient more essential than food. The flow of water throughout our own bodies serves as a metaphor for how life itself flows through us and expresses as us. Fighting or blocking the flow of your life force can lead you to feeling spiritually void and disconnected from source. Just like the metaphor of the river, it does not work to force or fight this compelling movement. When you simply pay attention and observe the flow, it becomes easier to navigate your experiences and see what lies ahead, or at least get a sense of what is to come by the ever-changing geography that unfolds as you cruise along. Your resistance is hampering your ability to make a choice in this manner. Surrender in the movement of life, be grateful, and you will see the signs along the shore and in the river itself that offers you clues about what direction your egoless self is to be making. Go with the flow is more than a trite aphorism here. It is essential that you do so now. Breathe, relax, and you will know. Okay, so like I said, you guys are making slow movements. It's like you have these options. You have things that are available to you, but you haven't taken them yet. And like I said, you guys are going with the flow. And, you know, I laughed that, you know, it said that because I have an aunt that she's a Pisces, and she is always telling me that. She's always saying, Lissette, take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time. Go with the flow. And I'm like, you're so lazy. Why can't you give me good advice? But it's solid advice. You know, you can only take things one day at a time. But I think right now you guys are just trying to figure out where your heart wants to be. I feel like there might be a deep desire that you're not putting out there. I feel like you're holding back. You're repressing something. Okay? So, I wish you guys the best of luck. I'll be back for your mid-month readings, and I should be doing some love readings, so I'll definitely check in with you a few times this month. But I hope you guys are having a great start to June, or whenever you watch this, I hope you're having a good June. Alright, guys, and if you do want a private reading, I will leave all my information in the description, okay? Take care, guys. God bless.